I am putting fungicide on some wheat today. I think I've did 300 acres. Got started at 1 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock. I've been rolling her. Got a wet spot in the field. Let's see if it's got water in it. I went around it. Nope, it looks too dry. We gotta fix that. There's that boom. There's that boom. There you go. I'll show you my view for a couple rounds. Wheat is really pretty. Looks really good. I hate it's just sweet. You have to go over it too many times. There ain't enough money. A lot of the mills around here, especially Purdue, they don't want to pay you the fair price of what the market says it is. During COVID, it was $13 and something, and they wouldn't go above $9. They said they wouldn't go pay above $9. But I bet you they sold it for a lot more. damn deer out there. Seed consultant 104 day on sandy ground. That looks amazing. Amazing. Salisbury got, like, some places got like 3.5 inches. Another sandy spot. I got Bullwinkle helping me today to get me water. Him and I can get some stuff done when we get together. Telephone poles. I don't know why they don't put underground stuff here. Or why they keep putting telephone poles up. That is 108-day corn there, and it is coming up beautiful. Looks really good too. Nice dark green. Populations a lot, like on really good ground. I bumped them up. I was 32.5 overall is what I like to plant, but on some of the real major sand hills where we always have, you know, you can just look at the corn and it's horrible. So I went kind of down on them quite a bit, and on the really good spots, started bumping it up to like 32, and then 32.5 is what 32.5 is what I'm done with. And decob, I will plant some decob at at 34,000, 35,000. It seems like it holds itself. I don't know why, but it really holds. It's even on wheat ground, it'll hold that population. So I started bumping that up like the last 2 years, 34,000, and it's really right now 35, and you know, when you get in there with the combine, it'll transfer to all the monitors, and it'll show me what I did, and we'll be able to really tell what is a good population. You know, 32, 32.5 has always been, since all these hybrids have come out, it's actually been a really good thing, but you know, they're coming out with hybrids. I tried a bunch of different numbers this year, other than the 108 day, and so we'll see, you know, how it actually goes. But it all looks good coming up so far. So I don't know. We'll see. Back with some water. I got 308 gallons left in this field, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get the whole field done, but if I get filled up one more time, I'll be done this farm. I think I'm going to do a field on the home farm, and then probably get to my farm, a couple other farms. I think we got 800 acres of feed all together. So I'm not going to be able to get it all done today, but by then tomorrow I have to spread. I have to finish my buddy up in the evening. Then I got to come back to Snow Hill and spread some medium ground. And then go to Salisbury. I got like 300 acres in Salisbury I got to spread. So I'll be busy. That's why we're trying to knock a lot of this out right now. A lot of this week. I'll definitely be over halfway today, getting it done, and then whatever the other day I can get to it, I will. But that's enough of me talking. want to show everybody what I added in my spreader. Little desktop thing, Lankota sells it. I really like that. So it makes it nice. I used to keep the maps here on the floor, on the seat. They'd slide off. Now you can just set them right up there. Got a nice little storage area in here too for books. I really like that. Really like it. Well, corn is coming up nicely. Looking good. Gotta spray. Stuff's starting to grow so quick. This corn is. Looks good, looks good. It's over there too. Good morning. It is a Friday. Yep, the boom broke again, so my brother is actually going to come up. We are going to reinforce it and weld it right this time. I did about 500 acres of wheat, and then the boom broke and busted the fitting, so I fixed all that, but he's going to come up and we're going to reinforce it really good. So I got the spreader home. She's going to get a bath. I blow her off after every use, but she's been super busy. She's been very busy. So I'm going to wash her, because even if it just sits overnight in the dampness, like I blow all the fertilizer off after I get done each customer right out in their field. I make sure everything's off of it clean. But there's little dust that comes out, especially ammonium sulfate. That's really bad. But it's dusty and it sticks to the motors and all the hoses, and when I blow it off, it doesn't get all that off. And man, you wouldn't believe, just the next morning, like if it's damp, that stuff will just eat stuff up. So I try to keep it blown off, but normally I keep her washed all the time, but she's been away working, so I haven't been able to really get her good. But she's getting ready to get a bath now. And we got some rain last night, so I was going to go spread in Delmar, but I doubt I'm going to spread today. I got Delmar and Mardella to do, like 500 acres between the both of them. But I'm pretty sure with the rain in Salisbury, Mardella area, got like 3 inches of rain the other night, so got a little bit too wet to do anything. So she might be here for a couple of days till it dries out. And then look at that. Oh my God, I got to wash the combine. Wash it, get it ready for wheat. I'm gonna at least get it washed, let her drip dry all day today, and then back her in the shop, because we are going to, our spinners are wore out right here. And even though we windrow our wheat, we're not going to windrow all of it this year, because we got a lot of wheat. We're probably only going to do about half of it, and then the rest of it's just going to be blown out. But I got brand new spinners. And I got the ones that come just like this, but they got a piece of stainless that go right on there. Well, they're already everything's already pre-assembled. So we got to drop them spinners. It's only a pin. It's a shaft that goes up and it's got a pin through it. You just pull that and drop her down. And then instead of switching the small concaves out like we normally do and dealing with that crap, we are going, because your concaves are, every time you pull them concaves out, you got to readjust the concave or you'll be way off. So we got the inserts that go in the large concave. They're just, oval shaped, and they got the little, pieces of metal that stick inside to help thresh the wheat. So we're going to install them. What else do we got to do? And just look her over. I think that's the only things we really have to do to her. Of course, we'll check the chains and the belts, all the normal stuff that you do to them. Clean the cab, wash it, grease it, service it. We got to service it. After we get done farming every year, we just blow it off real good, and then we put it in the barn dirty. That way the water doesn't sit in the bearings. Of course, I don't think it would hurt it. I think it would evaporate eventually, but you never know. So we always just wait and pull it out now. And let's see, what else we got to do? Well, that's probably enough for today. I'll be nasty and wet and dirty as shit by the time we get done, because she is dirty. But I'm gonna get her clean. Main thing is getting that thing clean, because she stays busy. Let's see here. I'll probably get her clean, just put her away, because they're calling for more rain, and I don't like my girl sitting out. So, and I keep a I keep a blower right inside of her toolbox, right here, and I blow her off after every single use. She gets a good blowing off. She gets a good blow. But as you can see, I try to keep these painted. I got them wrapped everywhere, but I didn't realize I had to wrap that. So once I get her washed, I'm going to wrap these also. But I cleaned them off the other day and painted them with Rust-Oleum. And you can see like the little bit of rust that starts to come through. So it doesn't take long for fertilizer to really gunk stuff up. So she's going to get a major bath, and then she's going to get some, I'm going to wrap the rest of them hoses up once she dries. That way everything's good and protected. Because if I don't, nobody realizes hoses are, shoot, they're probably $300-400 now. You get a TTI and get a hydraulic hose. You know, especially a big one. A little one might be $100, but a big one's probably $300-400. So I try to protect my hoses at all costs. And then the boom here, I'll show you the boom. We're gonna straighten this bad boy back out and weld her solid. And if you can see, she has got a bow in her. So we are gonna get her straight. And left side never breaks. Right side, I guess when I go around the field, I always go right side, even though I'm pretty much left-handed. For some reason, I go right side. And, you know, sometimes she's got the breakaway on her. It breaks away. And the problem is if you rub something, you know, like when I go around like a pole or something, I rub it real slow and it'll break her away a little bit. But if you do it too hard or too fast, or she goes down, you don't realize it. You know, she's got the automatic height adjusters on her. But sometimes if you turn too fast, they can't really keep up with as fast as you're turning. And if it goes down and rubs the ground, when it comes back up, if that boom is back a little bit, when she comes forward real quick, she kind of slams. And that's what makes this break. So we are going to weld her up solid, and it breaks right here. This fitting right here, I've replaced that fitting 3 times this year. And that's just from kind of half behind putting it together to keep it going. So we're going to like fix it, like weld that thing very well. So my brother's coming to do that because he's the welder. He's going to come up here and do that. And you can see how muggy it is outside. Gray. I don't know how much rain we got last night, but corn's coming up beautiful everywhere. I'll probably do a corn video, show you the different numbers and how they're progressing. So that's on the agenda today. See. that's how you spray corn for the start of the season. I messed up a little bit, but I'll get better. It always takes you to the first time when you're trying to go in the rows and stuff like that. And I want to give a shout out. I was up at Scarborough's today getting gas. Had a little fan beside me. Just started talking to me about my channel. Watches it all the time. Said he was Buster's brother-in-law. I didn't get your name, but thanks for watching and see y'all later. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all the great moms out there. My mom, Miss Eastern Shore Farmer, her mom, my son's mom, my son's mom's mom, all the moms. See you later.